Shalom, shalom, Yahshua. All praises to the Most High Mashiach. Indeed, His mercy endures forever. Shabbat shalom to the entire family. Shabbat shalom. All praises to the Most High. Indeed, His mercy endures forever. As you already know, we are your servants from the Light of Zion. As you are coming in, type your name, the city, and the state where you are watching us from. Let us start with the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. Giving thanks to the Most High through His beloved Son, Hamashiach Yahweh. The book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Adonai Hamashiach, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him. Israel, everything that we are doing, whether it is in talk or in action, we must, we ought to, we have to do it to the Most High by Hamashiach Yahweh. The book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Adonai Hamashiach, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him. So the Most High commands us to do everything to Him via Hamashiach, because Hamashiach is the door. Hamashiach is the gate through whom we ought to go to. As you can see, the title of the class for today is Truth with Purpose. What does that mean? Shalom to Brother Don Israel. Shalom, my dear brother. What does that mean? Truth with purpose. What is the meaning of that statement? Truth with purpose. What does that mean? Truth with purpose. What does that mean? What is the meaning of that statement? Truth with purpose. What does that mean? Truth with purpose. What is the meaning of that statement? Truth with purpose. Truth with purpose. What does that mean? Oftentimes in this truth, we tend to ignore what the Most High commands us to do. We tend to have or to do what we want to do. As you are coming into the truth, you must come with a purpose. Come with what you are there for. Don't just show up to show up. There is to be a purpose for your showing up. There must be a purpose for your truth with intent. Yes, with intent and expectation, meaning that what you come here for. What is your goal? Let's go to the book of Psalm 90 verse 12, verse 1 and then 12, verse 3. Now, Psalm 90 is a psalm that Moses wrote. Let's see what he asked the Most High through Hamashiach. Let's go to the book of Psalm 90. Psalm 90. The book of Psalm, chapter 90, and verse 1. Most High, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations. Meaning, the Most High has always been there for us. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hast formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art the Most High. The Most High has always been there for us. Verse 12. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts to wisdom. What does that mean? Teach us to number our days, that we may apply our heart to wisdom. What is the meaning of that statement? Teach us to number our days, that we may apply our heart unto wisdom. What he is saying here is that, please give us the knowledge so that we can understand that our life on earth are very short, so that we can make the best of it while we are living, so that we can do our best to know what we are to know while we are living. Oftentimes, many of us, we just come, we say that we are in the truth, but we just show up to show up. We say that we are in the truth, but there are no actions that show that we are really in the truth. We come into the truth, we say we come to the Sabbath service, but there is no purpose in our mind for our presence in the service. Let's see something very quick. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah chapter 29 very quick. Jeremiah 29. Israel, there is always a purpose for everything. There is a purpose for the charger that is charging your phone. The charger is there for you to charge the phone and also for you to transfer data from your phone to a computer. So Jeremiah 29 verse 11. That's what the Most High says. The book of Jeremiah was a major prophet. That's what the Most High instructed him to write for us. The book of Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 11. At verse 10. For thus saith the Most High, that after 70 years be accomplished at Babylon, I will visit you and perform my good word toward you in causing you to return to this place. So the Most High already told us that we were going to spend 70 years in Babylon. Verse 11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Most High, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Just give me 1 second. Verse 20, verse 11. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Most High, thoughts of peace and not of evil. We must understand that the Most High's plan is for us to be in peace, to be at peace, and to live in peace, and not of evil, to give you an expected end, for us to have success. Now, when you come into the truth, now you don't have any purpose. You have no drive to keep the commandments. Let's go to the book of Esther, chapter 14 and verse 1. Let's see. When Ammon wanted to kill our people, let's see what occurred. Let's go to the book of Esther, chapter 14 and verse 1. Additions to Esther. That's what the Most High says. Additions to Esther, chapter 14, verse 1. The book of Esther, chapter 14 and verse 1. Queen Esther, if you have the word apocrypha, it is on page 56. Additions to Esther. Additions to Esther, chapter 14 and verse 1. Queen Esther also, being in fear of death, resorted unto the Most High. They wanted to kill us. Ammon and his cohorts, or Ammon and his cohorts, they wanted to destroy us. Guess what? Mordecai and our people, they had to pray. They had to address the Most High. Verse 3. And she prayed unto the Most High of Israel. And she prayed unto the Most High power of Israel, saying, O my power, thou only art our king. Help me, desolate woman, which have no helper but thee. She was afraid. She was scared. Therefore, she resorted to prayer. She didn't just pray for praying, no. She prayed the Most High for deliverance so that she can go to the king and make requests from the king. Because at that time, if she during the Persian and Mede Empire, if the queen came to the king without being called by the king, that was going for her to be put to death. Truth with purpose. Why are you in the truth? Why are you keeping the commandments? Why are you praying? Why are you fasting? Verse 11. O Most High, give not thy scepter unto them that be nothing, and let them not laugh at our fall, but turn their device upon themselves, and make them an example that hath be make them an example that hath begun this against us. Verse 12. Remember, O Most High, make thyself known in time of our affliction. When we are going through issues, it is not the time for us to leave the truth. No. In fact, when you are going through issues, it is now time now for you to get more into the truth. Do not allow the circumstances of this life to take you out of the truth. That is why the title of the class is Truth with Purpose. What are you here for? What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish in the truth? Verse 12. Remember, O Most High, make thyself known in time of our affliction, and give me boldness, O King of nations, and Adon of all power. Give me eloquent speech in my mouth before the lion. Turn his heart to hate him that fighteth against us, that there may be an end of him. Ammon, he is asking the Most High to put hatred in the heart of King Ahasuerus for Ammon, because Ammon and his cohorts wanted to put an end to our nation while we were in the Persian captivity, in the Persian and Mede captivity. Verse 13. Give me eloquent speech in my mouth before the lion. Turn his heart to hate him that fighteth against us, that there may be an end of him, and of all that are like-minded to him. Verse 14. But deliver us with thine hand, and help me that am desolate, and which have no other helper but thee. Oftentimes, we think that if somebody from another nation does something for us, we think that no, he does it just for or because of the goodness of his heart. No. The Most High puts this in his heart to do it for you. Therefore, even though you thank him, but the bulk of the thank you should go to the Most High through Hamashiach. Why? That's what the Most High says. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah 15, verse 11. No, a better one. Proverbs 17 and verse 9. The book of Proverbs. Let's go to verse 11. The book of Proverbs, chapter 17, and verse 11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. So you should not be somebody that chooses to go against the laws of Yah. Because if you choose to be somebody that goes against the laws of Yah, you will be put to death. That enemy, that so-called white man, or that person from another nation, the Most High will use him to destroy you. Now, do you want this to occur to you? Do you want this to happen to you? Verse 10. Well, let's go to verse 10. A reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool. Do not be a hater of correction. Do not be a hater of correction. When correction comes on your way, just take it as is. When correction comes on your way, just take it. When correction comes on your way, just accept it. Because if you don't accept it, what will occur with you, Israel? If you don't accept correction, what will occur to you? What will occur to you, don't Israel, if you don't accept correction? What will occur to you? Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 9. Verse 11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. We always want to go against the laws of Yah. We always want to go against what the Most High commands us not to do. We become rebellious. Therefore, he changes this white man into what? Into a cruel messenger to destroy us. But let's say we do what the Most High commands us to do. How will he change this white man? Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Chapter 16 and verse 7. That's what we want with verse 1 first. The preparations of the heart of Proverbs 16 and verse 1. The preparation of the heart in men and the answer of the tongue is from the Most High. Meaning that the Most High is the one that is in charge of the human being. Verse 7. When a man's ways please the Most High, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. So that person from another nation, or that brother from Israel, or that sister from Israel, the Most High can use him or her in two different ways. He can use him in this way. Proverbs 11 and verse 17, verse 11. He will use him as a cool messenger to put you in order, or he will use him as somebody to help you. Let's read it again. The book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 7. When a man's way please the Most High, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. If you are not according to the laws of Yah, that enemy will be a cruel messenger. If you are living according to the word of Yah, that enemy will be at peace with you. Plain and simple. Let's go back to the book of Esther, chapter 14 and verse 14. But deliver us, the book of additions to Esther, chapter 14 and verse 14. But deliver us with thine hand, and help me that I am desolate, and which have no other helper but thee. Verse 15. Thou knowest all things, O Most High. Thou knowest that I hate the glory of the unrighteous, and abhor the bed of the uncircumcised, and of all the heathen. Israel, we ought to know that the other nations, they are not our friends. The other nations, they hate us one way or another. Now, Esther prayed for the Most High to deliver us. Let's see what occurred. Let's go to the book of Esther, chapter 16 and verse 17. Additions to Esther, 16 verse 17. Ammon and his cohorts and his friends, they wanted to destroy us. Esther prayed. She went to the king. Let's see what occurred. The book of Esther, additions to Esther, chapter 16 and verse 17. Wherefore ye shall do well not to put in execution the letters sent unto you by Ammon, the son of Amadatha. For he that is the worker of these things is hanged at the gates of Susa with all his family. The Most High, who ruleth all things, speedily rendering vengeance to him according to his deserts. Ammon wanted to kill us. Esther prayed. The Most High delivered us from his hands. Israel, you are not in the truth just to lose. No. You are not in the truth to lose. For I see 5 of you are watching. What is your purpose in the truth? Very quick. Very quick, Israel. What is your purpose in the truth? Why are you in the truth? Let's go over. Let's do this very quick. Why are you in the truth? Why are you in the truth? Brother God Israel, why are you in the truth? Remember, Israel, this class is an interactive class. Type your name, the city, and the state where you are watching us from. I know Brother God Israel is in the state of Trinidad and Tobago. Brother God Israel says to obtain everlasting life. That's good. Let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 8 Let's go to verse 28 first. Romans 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are the called according to his purpose. What you are going through in the truth is not there to destroy you. Why? Jeremiah 29, verse 11. Let's read it again. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, and verse 11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Most High, thoughts of peace and not of evil, and not of evil, to give you an expected end, for you to have success. Verse 20, Romans 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Now let's go to verse 35. Who shall separate us? Romans 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us? If you are in the truth for eternal life, you are in the truth to have the other nations under you. Let's see what Paul says. Romans 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Verse 37. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. Israel, if you are in the truth for a purpose, you will not allow simple or complex issues to take you out of the truth. If you are in the truth for a purpose, meaning that you want to accomplish something in the end. Why? Let's look at the book of Matthew. Very quick. Chapter 24 and verse 13. The book of Matthew is part of what they call the gospel. The word gospel means good news. Matthew 24 and verse 13. That's at verse 12. Verse 11. Matthew 24 and verse 13. And verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. You may have seen it, or you may see it right now. Israelite camps that are going awry, or Israelite teachers that are not teaching the truth anymore. That is why Israel, once you come into the truth, don't come for another mother or another sister. Come for yourself. Build yourself up. In fact, let's go to the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 20. Jude 1, verse 20. The book of Jude, chapter 1, I'll start verse 1, verse 1, then I'll jump to 20. No, 1 verse 1. Jude chapter 1 and verse 1. Jude, the servant of Hamashiach Yahushai, the brother of James, to them that are sanctified by the Most High, the Father, and preserved in Hamashiach Yahushai, and called. Verse 20. Jude chapter 1 and verse 20. But ye beloved, building up yourselves on your most holy faith, praying in the Holy Spirit. Meaning, once you come into the truth, build yourself up. Because if you are strong, you will be able to get another brother or another sister on a higher level as well. Build yourself up first. Matthew 24 and verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Meaning, for you to get the kingdom, you are to endure until the end. Whenever there is a race, they give the medals or the crowns after the race. Truth with purpose. Don't just be in the truth just to be in the truth. It makes no sense. You want to be there for a reason. My aim is to be a slave owner, to hold many slaves, to have many slaves, to have the other nations under my authority in the Most High through Mashiach. This is what I am fighting for. To be a keeper of the laws of Yahshua Mashiach. Matthew 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Now, King Ahab, Jezebel, King Ahab and Jezebel, they had issue with Prophet Elijah. Let's see what Prophet Elijah did. Let's go to the book of James, chapter 5, verse 17. Israel was in sin as well. Let's see what Elijah did. The book of James, chapter 5. Let's go to verse 17 and 18. Truth with purpose. If you are going to pray, pray for a reason. What is the purpose of your prayer? James chapter 5 and verse 17. The book of James, chapter 5 and verse 17. Elijah was a man subject to like passions as we are, meaning Elijah was a human like us. And he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth. Elijah was a man of faith. There was a reason for his prayer. By the space of 3 years and 6 months. So he prayed the Most High for rain to cease for 3 months, 3 years and 6 months. Verse 18, and he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. There should be a reason for your prayer. What are you praying for? What is the aim? What is the goal that you want to get to, that you want to accomplish? Israel, truth with purpose. What is your purpose in the truth? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to get at the end? Let's go to the book of Romans 8, verse 35 again. The book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 35, verse 38, verse 37, Romans 8, verse 37. Nay, in all things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us, the Most High through Mashiach Yahweh. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Hamashiach Yahweh, our Adonai. Now, Israel, can you say that same statement with firmness like Paul? Israel, we are not in this to lose. No, we are not keeping the commandments to lose. No. We are not keeping the commandments to be forever slaves of the other nations. No. Revelation 2 verse 25. That is why, Israel, we ought to fight to be like the brothers and sisters that were in the church of Philadelphia. To be like the brothers and sisters that were in the church of Smyrna. Because when you read the book of Revelation, the churches, Philadelphia and Smyrna, they had no reproach. Hamashiach had no reproach for them. Christ had no reproach for the angels of the churches of Philadelphia and Smyrna. Revelation 2 and verse 25. The book of Revelation chapter 2 and verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. What do we have? We have the commandments in the Most High through Hamashiach. Verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. We saw that same thing in Matthew. He that endures unto the end. The same way here. You have to fight to the end. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Verse 7. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of the potter shall they be broken, and broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. So we are going to own the other nation. No, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. That sounds great. To have power over all the other nations. For us to have this, we have to fight to the end. For us to have eternal life, we have to fight to the end. For us to keep the laws of Yah and to not be partakers of the glory that is in Yah through Mashiach is senseless. What is real? Let's go to the book of Esther chapter 16 verse 17 all the way to verse 24. Additions to Esther chapter 16 verse 17 all the way to 24. The book of Additions to Esther chapter 16, verse 17. Wherefore ye shall do well not to put in execution the letters sent unto you by Ammon, the son of Amadatha. For he that was the worker of these things is hanged at the gates of Susa with all his family. The Most High, who ruleth all things, speedily when bearing vengeance to him according to his deserts. Therefore, ye shall publish the copy of this letter in all places, that the Jews may freely live after their own laws. Verse 20. And ye shall end them, that even the same day, being the 13th day of the 12th month in Adar, they may be avenged on them, who in the time of their affliction shall set upon them. You know, the decree was already published, therefore we had to fight. And we beat all of those that wanted to destroy us. Who in the time of their affliction shall set upon them. Verse 21. For almighty power hath turned to joy unto them the day wherein the chosen people should have perished. Hence, we would like to invite all of you to the Feast of Dedication. We would like to invite all of you to the Feast of Dedication. From December 6th all the way to December the 13th. Israel, you should be on site. Feast of Dedication from 12/6/23 to 12/13/23. Feast of Dedication from 12/6 23 to 12/13/23. Israel, all of you are invited. All of you are invited. You know, you are part of the family. This is something that all of you already know. Also, we will rent a spot to hold the service, to hold the feast, the opening. That means we're gonna need some money to pay for that spot. The price for now is $20 per person and $50 for a family of 3, and $10 for any additional person in that family. $20 per individual. But if you have a family of 3, the price is $50. Now, if you have a family of 4, it will be $50 plus 10. That means $60 for us to pay for the spot, and also for us to pay for food. Israel, we are going to keep that feast. It is called the Hanukkah or Feast of Dedication. Where we had to fight the Edomites, which were the Greeks back then. Israel, all of you are invited. Those of you who are out of state, you are invited as well. What is your opinion of the light of Zion? Very quick, I see 5 of you are watching. What is your opinion of the light of Zion? I see that 5 of you are watching. Very quick. To be frank and be honest, what is your opinion of the light of Zion? Many of you may think that you are strangers. No, you are part of the family. That's what the Most High said. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 11, verse 16. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 11, verse 16. Therefore, say, thus saith the Most High Power, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. This also have a literary sense where, meaning that wherever they are in those countries, I am going to have physical sanctuaries there for them to come to so that they can worship me. That is what the light of Zion is. It is a sanctuary where, it is a school where Israelites can come to worship the Most High, to come to learn the laws of Yah through Hamashiach. Shalom, Brother Richard. Brother Richard says, Shalom, Papnyakanan. Yeah, LOZ is a loving and caring family. Yes, my brother. The light of Zion is a loving and caring family. We are not saying this to boast ourselves, no. We are to walk the walk and talk the talk. Our people are being used outside. Our people are being picked out in the church. Our people they are taking advantage of our people outside. When they come here, they should be able to rest. They should be able to breathe. Israel, all praises to Yahshua Mashiach. Let's go very quick to the, yes, Brother Dorizo says, it's a caring school. Yes, my brother, we should be a caring school because we are the messengers of the Messiah through Mashiach. Let's go back. Let's see what Peter. Let's go to First Peter chapter 5 and verse 2. Very quick. First Peter 5 and verse 2. Very quick. Let's see what the Messiah. Let's see what the Messiah says. First Peter chapter 5 and verse 2. The book of First Peter, chapter 5 and verse 2. Feed the flock of Yah, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, meaning that check upon them. Not by constraint, meaning that nobody should be forcing you to do this. Nobody should be forcing you to the point that they come to threaten you if you don't do it, what will occur to you. It should not go that far. But willingly, meaning that it is something that you should be doing with the joy of your heart. Not for filthy lucre, not for you to gain something through that, to get something where you are trying to get over them, but of a ready mind, meaning that you should be doing this with a purpose, with a sense of caring. That is why we say at the Light of Zion, we are a loving and caring family. We believe in that. Not only we believe in it, we are applying it. Israel all praises to Asa Mashiach. Let's go for it. Let's go to the book of Psalm 72, verse 18. Truth with purpose. What is your purpose in the truth? Why do you keep the commandments? Why do you pray? There should be a purpose for your prayers. For instance, if you are going through issues in your life, let's say that you want to pray the Most High to show for you to be a pillar in His temple. Pray so that He can show you what gift that you have, and use your gift to the bettering of His ministry. Use your gift to further the gospel. Psalm 72, verse 18. If you are part of a school, do not just be there. Take part in the school, meaning that be a helping hand for that school. Let's look at the book of Psalm 72, verse 18. The book of Psalm, chapter 72 and verse 18. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of our mother Israel. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of our mother Kazakia, mother Richard Morentus. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of our dear Sister Deborah Dennis in Chatham, Massachusetts. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of all those who are currently watching. Blessed be the Most High power, the power of Israel, the power of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Israel, know that we love you. We are here to serve you in the Most High through Hamashiach. For the feast of dedication, Hanukkah, we will open it on the 6th of December. Then we will close it on the 13th of December. All of you who are able to come to the feast, be on site. Many of you have paid time off, PTO. Use those day offs. Come to Florida to enjoy the motherhood that the Light of Zion has. Why? Let's go to the book of Psalm 133 to end. Israel, you know, to donate to this ministry, do so via Cash App. Our Cash App is $ T HEELOZ. $THEELOZ. For us to have the fund to pay for the electricity, so that the videos can reach you, can get to you. one of our aim is to get a new background. Israel, whatever we say that we will do, all praises to after Mashiach, we do it. Or whatever we said that we were going to do, we did it. Let's go to the book of Psalm 133. The book of Psalm, chapter 133. Psalm 133 is a psalm of degrees. According to history, we used to sing these songs on our way to Jerusalem. Also, the Levite priests used to sing them, to recite them while they were climbing the stairs of the temple. Psalm 133, a song of degrees. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that went down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garments, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Most High commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. Bahashem, Amashiach Yahawashah, Fawada, Famyad, Aman. Shalom Yasharallah, to contact the light of Zion. To contact the light of Zion, you can call us at 754 367 4052. 754 367 4052. Also, to donate, you can also do so via Zelle. To donate via Zelle, send your donation send it via 954 297 3705. 954 297 3705. Israel, all praises to Yahweh Mashiach. May the Most High, through Mashiach, bless you all to give us a new spirit so that we can stay away from sins. Shalom Yahshua. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Shalom.